Fancy seeing you here.
We're not allowed into the cities anymore. We're not culturally enriched enough. We have to just stay to these back roads. Oh, lovely. I have a voucher.
What a day.
Isn't it lovely?
Yeah. I have no hatred for anyone or think badly of anyone. I just think society should be run a certain way and we're not doing that.
The Irish went to every corner of the world.
Yeah. The Irish immigrated. It's like, all right, calm yourself. 53% of German prisons, foreigners, which is insane.
I'm nearly luckier in a way than you are to have seen the 90s Ireland a bit more.
Yeah. She goes, I don't like your videos. And I go, all right, yeah, okay.
I think Irish people suffer from that. The host culture has now almost disappeared.
Yeah.
We're de-Irishing Ireland.
You're in it for the money. It's like, what money? Do you know what I mean? What money? My age group now is 60% in Galway. There's millions every day going towards it. You spend that on Irish people, everyone's life begins to improve.
Could you imagine? Normal people versus radical woke. You know
almost
what I mean?
Like good versus evil.
250 million views.
Yeah.
If you were getting this viewership on a different subject, you would have arrived in a Porsche to meet me.
Yeah.
So I'm here, guys, in fabulous Renville in Oranmore, this lovely green surrounding. It's very inspiring. Apart from the cut grass, reminds me of the movie The Sound of Music. The hills are alive with the sound of Michael McCarthy from Think About This, Think About TH1S.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it's 1S. Yeah, you're right.
You've much warmer hands than me.
The master at work.
Yes.
Here we go.
I'm not interviewing you. We're just you're interviewing me just as much, and we're having a chat.
100%.
Even though you're way bigger, way more successful than I am. But a pleasure to meet you. Let's go for a walk.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's get it on. Let's get the groove on and hope that everything's
This is how the magic
recording.
happens.
Exactly. Yeah. So. This is my sort of homeland, kinda, because I'm a East Galway head, Renmore head, but I'm kind of closer to this side of town now.
Yeah, it's a lovely spot, isn't it?
Isn't it? And we've a nice morning because we talked about this long enough, and we had day after day of bad weather.
Yeah.
And it's been a mixed September.
It has.
So we're here, and we're going to get coffee in a little while.
Yeah.
So think about TH1S. Any ideas on where that came out of?
Think about that this was taken, so had to put a 1 on it, you know?
Oh, right.
The platform, starting videos, is it?
No, I'll get to that in a second, but you remind me there, they love taking your stuff. I went to set up an X and somebody had taken my handle, just about 2 months after I started.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they've nothing on it, so it doesn't matter though, does it?
It doesn't, no.
And it kind of works, I kind of like it.
Yeah, in a way, although it is nice to have it the same all across different platforms. Like my X is punishable press.
I saw that.
Yeah, which makes no sense. And then people find it hard to find you sometimes. And
Paul Joseph Watson has a different handle on one of his ones
Modernity, I think it is.
Yeah, he kind of started a second channel.
Did he?
So in a way, like he's big, right? He's a big creator, YouTuber.
Yeah.
But you are, like, I was looking at you, right? And I said, and I know fellas that have become very successful on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I said, is there a lad in Ireland, or a girl, that's getting more hits, comments, views?
Yeah.
Is there?
I don't know. I would say Garen Noon's probably the biggest. At the moment, At the moment on Instagram, it's 150 million in 30 days, which is a lot. And then
150 million? Yeah. In 30 days.
Yeah, I'll show you that.
Can I briefly interrupt you? What's the chances of you getting on stage with Robbie Williams?
I know, yeah. But a lot of it is just, the content is just videos that are out there.
Yes.
Especially on X.
Yeah.
A lot of the time what I'm doing is getting posts on X and turning them into video content.
Yes.
And just making it digestible for people.
I'll get to that in a second, but finish on the views, right? What did you say? 150 million?
On Instagram, yeah.
A month?
A month, yeah.
We're going uphill here, so we're breathing. But can I ask you, why did you pick Instagram as opposed to setting up a YouTube channel? Is it just the bigger audience?
Short form. I just think short form's it's easy to watch, it's digestible, it's easy to create too. Like some of the videos, depending on the video, some take longer than others, but some of them I can get out in 5-10 minutes.
Well, you know, when I first came across you, it looks simpler than it is. Because you had a few there, and I was looking at the views again, and I said, Jesus, I wonder, could I try this? And then there was a few, I'm not going to lie, and I said, right, he's put a lot of work into this video.
Some of them, yeah.
Yeah, like there was one, I can't remember which one it was. And it was where you'd sourced a lot of images, very, very good images about France or something.
Yeah.
You showed magazine covers, a load of them. You flicked through a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You had footage, you had a few sound effects as well.
Yeah,
Picture shutter sounds.
Yes, yeah.
So I said, like, yeah, okay, you can say that this guy doesn't have to put a whole lot of work in, but are you willing, I've said to myself, would you be willing to do all this?
Yeah.
And I said, that is a lot of work. Yeah.
It is, yeah. If you were starting off, it can be a bit of a hill. But at this stage now, with Premiere Pro, if I was to throw it open, like I have the sound effects there.
Yes.
I have the adjustment layers, all that kind of stuff just there. So
Ready.
That's
a big thing.
Yeah,
Make it easy on yourself.
Exactly.
One of my weaknesses, I'm terrible for that stuff. I do the opposite.
Oh, really?
Oh,
you struggle through it, power through.
Yeah, I'm just desperate for having stuff all over the place. I am organised in ways, but I'll go and shoot a project and I'll shoot it in 8K RAW or something. I'm not sure if you
right,
and I'll have
just
massive files and I'll be struggling and I go, no, I need to bounce them out. And I just go over the top, you know, or I could be editing something and I'll have drone shots in it and they're fine. And then I said, you know what, the sun is going down, I'll go out and do them again now. And the next thing, the thing just never gets off the fucking desk.
Yeah, perfectionist.
I'm brutal. I'm brutal. But you know what, I shot a video yesterday and I just fucking used the phone and I used one of these little mics.
Right.
And I said, fuck it, it'll do. And there's a lot to be said for that, isn't there?
There is, yeah. Like a lot of the time it isn't the equipment you have, it's more so, you know, what you can do with it. I shoot, when people are surprised on it, on a webcam, a C920.
Because the quality is amazing.
Quality's, it's all right. Like you zoom into the face, like if you were to zoom in and all this, you wouldn't be as high def as you'd want it almost, but it does the job.
And it's vertical video as well, you see.
Yeah,
it's vertical video, and it only needs to be X amount wide. You're only taking up so much of the screen.
Yes.
You know, if you're doing a big landscape, a web banner type video, it'd be a different story. Mind yourself there.
Yeah.
So it's a very autumny background we have here. As we're going to walk out on the road very briefly, and then we'll go back in. This is my favourite sort of wild walk here. You'll have to go behind me, Michael.
Yeah, no problem. It is nice. There's nice estates in here as well.
Well, this area, this actual road here is kind of, it's prime estate. So you have a bit of, speaking of which, you have a bit of a building background, do you?
Oh, I suppose, construction.
Yeah.
Construction. Yeah, would have worked in kind of that sector for a lot of years.
Yes.
So mainly construction and then marketing and sales. That's kind of.
I hear you. And are you full time doing what you're doing now, or is that a
full time? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And what day did you say to yourself, and what was the reason you said, right, fuck it, I'm going to go at this all the time?
It's a hard one. I don't really know. It was kind of when I first made videos was this time last year.
Is that all?
Yeah.
And what following have you?
Cross flapper. It's over 1 million something.
Jesus. Yeah. This time last year.
Last year. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Short form. It's easy.
Yeah.
But, it felt like, you know, when you're starting off making these videos, depending on how they do, you kind of you make yourself unemployable.
Yes.
So I knew I was kind of jumping off a cliff in a way.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I understood that, if I have to kind of make this work, so.
God.
Yeah.
You're kind of scaring me now.
yeah.
That worked. That worked for myself.
I think it's changing. It is changing, but back then,
think it is a bit.
Back then was before, the US elections. It was still kind of, it was still strange which way everything would go.
Yes.
Whether it would go down more censorship route, whether things would become more liberal. But it seems like the pendulum is swinging back.
Yes.
To the right.
To the right, as in the right, you could say, but also to those who are right.
yeah, common sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
The truth. The pendulum is swinging. Acknowledgement of real facts, and I'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
So just on the stats, right? Like, I looked at a video there you posted recently, and I had a nice quote on it as well. Just let me read it out. It was Trump, right? So I think it's fair to say you kind of think Trump is cool, yeah? You're not suffering from orange man bad, Trump derangement syndrome.
No, I don't lose my mind when I see him,
Yes, I know. It's funny because when he came out, I was like, everyone was going nuts on Facebook, like 2016. Before he was elected. People said, this is ridiculous. And I said, and I didn't know anything about him other than the original business tycoon he was. And I didn't even know much about that reality show.
Same.
So I watched the debate with Hillary and I was like, fucking hell, this guy's hilarious. I was
You'd be in jail. Yeah, it's so good.
Oh my, and then I started to endorse him and I could just see my friends...
lose their mind.
My friends just dropping off like lemmings off a cliff. Stuff was funny, yeah. So his quote was, it was about prisons and stats in prisons. You recently uploaded it.
Yes, yeah.
Switzerland, beautiful Switzerland, 73% of all inmates aren't from, they're not from there, they're from somewhere else. 73%, Austria, all these kind of countries. So he says then, and you got to hand it to him, he's got good wording. Yeah. He goes, it's time to end the failed experiment of open borders. You have to end it now. I couldn't hear myself there with the cars. Yeah. So that was one video there. I've watched, they all just keep coming up. I started to notice, people sending me videos, always send you videos on. And I go, right, Danny's after sending me this, one of yours. Mark, there's, different people sent me. And then one day, my sister sent me one of them.
Right? Stop, yeah.
And like the same sister who would have been arguing with me about saying, you have no right to who comes into the country. It's not for us to decide, this. Yeah. And me trying to explain to her, I'm like, hey, I won't give her name out. Yeah. But like, please try and understand. So now I've seen the change in a lot of people, but you have a wide appeal, you see, and you might say you're unemployable. I would question that.
Yeah.
I'd go into business with you in a nanosecond because you're very, very highly skilled, and you're obviously you're very intelligent, and you have a great analysis, great formula and everything. But your appeal is fucking huge because you're normal.
Yeah.
You're likable, down to earth. You're not saying anything that people don't feel.
Yeah, that's the big one, I think. It's just the fact that we're saying something that we all know to be true. And we're almost vilified for thinking such a way,
Yeah.
And I was thinking about on the way here, and it's simple things. Once a lie is told, the truth always tries to break it, And we have at the moment people telling us, and it's absolutely ludicrous because you look at other populations and they don't go through the same thing. Like if you went to China, and China had billboards up going Chinese people, and it was a bunch of white people.
I know.
It doesn't make any sense. It's ludicrous.
It's unbelievable.
And
to witness it.
It is crazy. Then you go to France or Germany, and they have Syrians or Nigerians, and they're calling them German or French.
Yeah.
As if it's the truth.
Yes. I know what you mean. I flew into Charles de Gaulle Airport recently, and I was like, I said, wow, my jaw hit the floor. It's so radically.
It does,
so radically un-European.
Yeah.
People sort of think straight away that if you question mass immigration from outside Europe, that you have a problem with the brown people, and if it was white, it doesn't work like that. No. Like I would have a problem with another country being completely taken over outside. I don't care where it is.
100%, yeah.
And you have to remember that, like Europeans, even though there's a population of 750 odd million or whatever it is in Europe, but like it's a small percentage of the world.
Yeah.
Everyone is flocking in. The majority of the world, you could say, is nearly living in third world. A lot is third world. So we are drastically changing everything,
Yeah, and these people who claim to love diversity so much and love the world at large, I think if you truly loved all these different people and all these different cultures, I want Somalians to have Somalia and to live happily there and have the best life they could have. Same in Nigeria, same in Egypt, any place in the world. Want the best for people.
It's interesting because it's not about improving the areas that need improvement, is it? It's about it's about the people coming from areas that are like almost dysfunctional. Like a lot of Africa is really bad. Even Nigeria, which is one of the more wealthy countries, colossal population. I mean, there's good industry and stuff there, but the crime is brutal. You couldn't go there. Most of Africa you can just not travel to. I mean, you might get away with doing a road trip in Morocco or something, but we've still even seen over there brutal stuff going on.
It is, yeah.
It's dangerous.
It's hard to build over there too. They're kind of shackled by their own, I don't know, incompetence, you could say, biology. Like you look at South Africa and they might have a functioning well.
Yes.
And they'll come along and they'll take apart the well for its items, the pipes, and sell the pipes. Now they don't have a well.
Yeah.
But they've sold a pipe. It's mind-boggling. The Chinese try to build roads, asphalt roads. They'll come along and they'll actually dig up the asphalt and put it into buckets and go along, and the whole road would be destroyed. It's impossible to build over there.
Look at South Africa.
Yeah.
What's happening? Everybody in Ireland, the Irish love Nelson Mandela. He was hugely popular here. Yeah. The hero to save South Africa and all that.
Yeah.
But since apartheid, and I'm not going to say apartheid was good, by the way. No, I won't go there. But what I mean is that country is ruined. Fucking destroyed. Yeah. It's uninhabitable. Yeah. Okay. And even for the blacks, it's not I'm not just on about the whites. I was actually chatting to a guy.
It's worse for all of them.
Yeah, I was chatting to a native, South African recently, and he wasn't a white guy. He was kind of mixed race guy. Yeah. And he's an engineer, and he was saying, he was just filling me in on what's happened. It's destroyed. Beautiful country destroyed. So the South Africanization of Europe and even America is
good way to put it. Yeah.
It's kind of under process, isn't it?
It is, yeah. And that's why I think with Ireland we still have a good chance. I look at the state of England, and England's deep in it. France is much the same. Germany's the same.
Yes.
Ireland still has a good chance to reverse what's been happening the last 10 years.
You need to hold this for me.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for a leak. Just do me a favour. Film yourself over there, but don't film, obviously.
Look at this, huh? Where do you bring me? Middle of nowhere.
Nearly lost you there for a second.
Yeah. Fancy seeing you here.
Exactly. Out for my walk, this is what we do. Irish guys, We're not allowed into the cities anymore. We're not culturally enriched enough. We have to just stay to these back roads. This is a nice kind of wild, like they're building there, and I don't want to begrudge the new house owners there, but I really hope that this area out here.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it?
I hope that it just gets left, because there's a lot of wild stuff. You might even see a hen harrier there, I think people have. I've seen a lot of kind of rare stuff.
Yeah.
Rare birds in there, and I used to put a bird hide in and do a bit of bird photography, and I love all that stuff. What's your thoughts like on, what do you do when you're not doing videos? Are you big into, you're not a ga-head?
No.
You're kind of like me, you weren't bitten by that bug, even though it's around us everywhere.
Yeah, I have a big family's big into it.
Yeah.
But no, not myself, no.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
How some are, your brothers are mad into it. Or, well, do you have brothers actually?
One brother.
One brother.
He wouldn't be, no.
I'm kind of talking about my own situation.
Yeah.
But I've relations and stuff mad into it.
Yeah, well, my cousins would be big into it. A very close family. The cousins would be like brothers and sisters as well.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah. We all live close to each other.
And when I was young, I remember being in school and stuff, and if you weren't a secondary school, if you weren't into football or hurling, you were kind of like, I don't know, it was almost like as if you weren't the full shilling or something.
Yeah.
But I kind of redeemed myself somewhat in school because art was my sort of thing. I got into drawing, and I used to do the newsletters, and I got a bit of a name for it, the art guy.
It's such a skill to have, to be able to, like if you're not creative in that way, it's very hard to learn it, I think.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Like some people can just create something from nothing and it looks good, I'm trying to put stuff on it and it never, there's always something missing, do you get me?
Right.
And then someone else comes along who might be a bit artsy.
Right, yeah.
And they just get it, they just know what will work. He's doing laps.
I know, yeah. I know what you mean, yeah. I mean, from what you're doing, I know I could sit down and do a couple of scripts and deliver videos that are really hard hitting. If I put the work in, I'm trying to juggle it. I'm not dipping in. I'm not going in too deep.
Would you get into documentaries, would you?
You see, I'd love to, but my thing is, right, I'd love to make a documentary about Ireland and about us type of people. And
that'd be cool.
The fact that Ireland is, the people are, we're being bred out. It's not we're going to be gone. And it's only going to take a couple of decades for us to be.
I think it'll happen a lot faster than people realise.
It's unbelievable. Even in around Galway now, yesterday. I don't know, Michael, if you see what the schools are like in your neck of the woods, but in around the schools, they are the what do I say? Are they not the canary? They're like the litmus test. In one particular school there, they were all at the bus stop. There must have been 40 kids out, and there was about 15 of them were actually European descent. Yeah. And then I said, you know what? Most of them aren't Irish. They're East European.
100%.
I said, how many of that school is Irish?
Yeah. And this is the question. Do people not see a problem with that? That's where my thinking is. I don't understand how we've got to a stage where you could have one Irish person in a classroom in Ireland, and people have been so castrated that they go, yeah, that's no problem. Don't be racist.
That reminds me, yes, a couple of years ago, right? Do you remember Gemma O'Doherty?
I've heard of her.
Gemma O'Doherty, she was quite good, on the scene. Yeah. She was, but she was
big around COVID, was she?
She was. She got banned off YouTube. Right. But she was big around immigration. She used to do a lot of stuff with John Waters, and but she kind of was a little bit, I don't know how to say it. She got herself into trouble a little bit. She was a bit abrasive with Gardaí and stuff.
Right.
But I can't remember fully. My retention is terrible. But I do remember her posting back in 2018, right, 7 years ago. Now things have changed a lot in the last 7 years.
Crazy.
Particularly around Galway. But she put up a picture of a classroom in Longford, I think. She posted the picture, but it was a classroom with about 28 kids or whatever, and there was one white child.
Jesus,
in the class.
Longford.
Yeah, literally one. It was shockingly South Asian. It was South Asian school, more or less. It might as well have been. But I remember seeing the comments like from, and I'll ask you about this, the kind of Irish. We might walk a little bit faster.
Oh yeah,
small bit,
100%.
just to get to the coffee.
I'm a bit of a stroller.
Yeah. I'm like Linford Christie when I get going. So. But anyway, I remember two comments. There was people saying we need to get this woman locked up, right? This is not acceptable.
Yeah.
The fact that she pointed this out. This is Irish people, right? Oh, they were going nuts that Gemma O'Doherty pointed this out, right? In other words, this is hateful. This woman is a threat, all this kind of stuff. But one comment, I remember seeing it, and I think people have highlighted it, and it kind of summed it up. It was an Irish woman commented. She said, all I see is a classroom full of beautiful children.
All right.
And I think that is that kind of sums up the naive, a naive kind of feminine compassion.
Yeah.
That's sort of.
I don't even think it's. I refuse to even give them that compassion label.
Yeah.
It's far from it. They're privileged. It is, but they're privileged enough. This is why I think not only are they naive, they're cruel, because they're privileged enough to have grown up in a time where they were in a classroom full of people like them, full of kids.
Exactly.
With the same background, same ideas.
Yes.
Same family, all that kind of stuff. And they're selling that away. They're pretending as if that doesn't matter for these young children to be surrounded by people that are different, probably speaking a different language. And in many cases in England.
Whatever about me, but seeing kids now, and I spoke about this a few times, and people have torn strips off me for pointing it out, but kids that are surrounded by other kids from different nationalities, the other kids do not speak English when they're with their parents. At playgrounds and stuff.
100%.
Down at the beach even, when you're at the beach and you've got 3 or 4 families around you, more than likely they're not Irish speaking English. Now, people say to me, oh, you shouldn't be speaking English anyway. Look, we were brought up in a different era. That's a different story. We were punished for So, but also we weren't encouraged. Like we were never really encouraged as kids to learn.
Speak Irish?
Irish, yeah. No. So anyway, English is what we speak. It's the whole country speaks English. But anyway, that's the worst thing for me is seeing how. Sorry, I'm doing a bit too much talking. Seeing how kids might be. They're looking around and they're more isolated.
Yeah. It's very unfair for them, and you see it a lot in England, where obviously the kids are going to mainly speak the language they speak at home.
Yeah.
It could be anywhere, like it could be Arabic or whatever, but they'll gravitate to kids that also have the same cultural background, the same heritage essentially.
Yeah.
So what you're going to have that Irish child feeling left out in a classroom in Ireland because she's surrounded by foreign people.
Yeah.
And you can have all these 40, 50-year-old, 60-year-old women and men sitting there go, oh, look at them, they're all beautiful children. But it's extremely unfair. For those kids.
You're right, I fully agree. So you were on about there, the birds are out, you hear all that lovely song.
Yeah, it's nice.
They're roosting now. What they'll start doing this time of year, they'll start doing the big murmurations.
Right.
Yeah, so they'll start getting into flocks. Well, I'll run up there.
Whoop. Some baler.
Jesus, yeah. I like living in a small city, but I often think I'll end up, if I can at all, kind of a farm life or something, or outside, whatever about farm life. But are you a bit like that?
It's 100%, yeah. Farm for me all the way.
And are you doing a bit?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do a bit.
Yeah.
I think we've been kind of, how would you say, put at gunpoint by this mob of left-leaning people the last few years. I think people are getting more courage. We're actually seeing now how deranged these people are.
Yes.
There's, for example, Trump came out made a press conference. He talked about, is it Tylenol, is it? You know that drug, Tylenol?
Tylenol, yeah.
Tylenol, that's the one. He came out and said, don't take it if you're pregnant.
Yes, and they went nuts.
They went nuts. So now you have on TikTok loads of liberals taking Tylenol while they're pregnant. And Tylenol came out and said, please don't take this when you're pregnant. And they're just, imagine that, you're putting your unborn child life at risk just because of what someone else said.
How you doing?
How you getting on?
Hello, Dougie, how are you? Hello, they might be wondering about the selfie stick. Yeah, isn't it mad? Like they'll
delusional at the highest. Imagine you're about to have a child,
and
just because someone said something you don't like, you're putting it at risk. Your unborn child. It's absolutely. These people are deranged.
Oh, it's crazy. Yeah, and just because Trump. Do you remember Trump was on about something, and like the Joe Rogan thing?
Yeah.
What was that horse? I forget what it was called. Ivermectin, yeah. And like he was right in the end, but like just because such and such says it. And they were like Trump actually kind of rushed. Trump was involved in the vaccine at the start. Trying to please people. He was like, right, we're going to get the vaccines. We're working on the inhaling machines. What are they called again?
No, it's not.
Ventilators. But he was ventilators and all this. But he was trying to deal with the crazy situation. And there was any amount of the journalists then, Democrats and the Rachel Maddows and CNN, all these kind of, no way I'm taking that,
losing their mind.
Yeah, exactly. Just because Trump, and then it went the other way. Do you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know what it is.
People are loose. Like, I look at Trump just like I look at everyone else. He's a person. Some stuff he says I don't agree with. Some things I do agree with. Just a normal person like everyone else. Same with anyone you put in front of me. These people are just absolutely deranged. I don't understand it. It's like you throw away any common sense and...
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just give us a bit of realism. Can we just get back down to planet Earth? But Trump, as extreme as he is, I don't personally think he's that extreme, but his policies, you see, Ireland is in the situation because our people our government have the opposite type of narrative to Trump. He came in to an already very sort of messed up situation, I think, and like his policy now on remigration, which is something I'd ask you about, bringing industry back.
Oh, 100%. No, he's just looking after.
We're having a nice walk this morning. How are you? Are you well? You thought I was going to hit you with this, is it? No. The camera. So, we're doing an interview, The microphones here and stuff, Do you want to say hello? Hello, how's it going, everyone?
She wants to go for president.
Oh, well, keep going for it. It's beautiful weather, isn't it? It's lovely. Yeah. It's funny, Michael, because I meet a lot of people on my trips or my I won't say expeditions, but doing a bit of photography or bird stuff, and I'll be out and they can't get enough of me. They'll be, what are you looking at every time? Oh, right. And they very often switch it over to themselves. I'll be telling, what are you looking at? And I said, right, there's actually a white-tailed eagle. I'm trying to wait for it to come in now. Oh, really? I have this robin in the garden. And if I put out my hand, and it'll come within a metre of me. And, straight away, they're funny. But a lot of people, into nature and stuff, in Ireland particularly, they see themselves as animal lovers, they're pro-environment and all this, but they're usually staunchly anti-Trump.
Anti-Trump,
They'd be Orange Man bad, they would be pro-open borders. And there would be a lot of that, so they're usually kind of a left-wing thing. So they'll be big into me until I say I'm a little bit,
and then they change their tune.
Not that I would, but I'll usually just keep it to the discussion about wildlife. But it's amazing how your opinion on politics, the president of another country, trumps, a bit of a pun word, a real passion that you have in life.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But it only goes one way too. I was thinking about this the last day. Like, they call themselves the tolerant left, which is almost comical, but it is only one way. They have zero tolerance. They don't want to even talk to you. While on the right, you can have people on the right that are, say for example, anti-abortion. They believe that if you have an abortion, you're killing a child.
Right.
That's a strong belief to have. Yet someone who believes that will still talk to the other side. Even though they think that other side is killing a child, they're still willing to have a conversation.
Yes, yes.
While the other side might think you just like Trump and they're like, no, don't like you.
I know, yeah.
It's so you have this huge difference of, I would say, tolerance.
Well, the other side will say that you're anti-women. You know what I mean? They'll say that you're that you're anti-women, that you're against women's rights.
Exactly, and does that not put all women into a box as well?
I know,
because how many women agree with and support Trump, you know, and their group? And
it's the same with sure, blacks and Mexicans voted for him. Like Mexican men, Hispanics will say in America, he had a dominant Hispanic vote. Like, more than half of them. Like, apparently. So, this is the thing. But Ireland has this sort of woke, unicorn rainbow type philosophy on everything. We're a very woke country. We're very left wing.
We are.
And we're now paying the price for that. You know? Like I spoke about wildlife. You know, animals, right? Birds, all these species. Like they're very, very complex and. They're very intelligent, naturally intelligent on how to survive and procreate and all that. And they will fight to the death to maintain their territory, you know. And if an outside species comes in or whatever, it'll be a problem or they'll fight, you know, whatever. Sometimes they'll dominate or whatever.
That's the way it's here too. Like, we're trying to pretend as if we're not animals ourselves, you know. We don't have, we're not metabiology, you know, but that will eventually happen. People can talk about this whole diversity, multiculturalism, how great it is. But eventually what will happen is it'll get violent. That's bound.
Oh, I do think so.
Yeah, it's bound to happen. So you can lie to yourself and say it's not an issue. But the more people you bring in, the more the demographics change, the more people see what they knew to be home change before them. It will get violent. And
I think so.
We can pretend that's not going to happen and keep bringing people in. But at what point in history has it not happened, you know?
Oh, I know. And I think the north, you know, the north of Ireland could, like what we saw that time recently with the Romas in Ballymena. But but we've lost our ability to want to protect our territory. Like, we're supposed to be...
it's a cute dog, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Somebody's got a squeaky toy. Hello. So, hiya, how's it going?
Hello.
So,
what are you saying about protecting territories?
Yeah, like animals, so we've lost the sort of the requirement that's necessary as a species to survive. We've lost our ability to maintain that one first, you know, requirement. So we're being taken over by another. It's not another species, but that's what's happening. Some people will say it is. There's birds now I could put in front of you there. Pallet harrier, hen harrier, all these different species, and you will not be
able to tell the difference.
Yeah, and there's books written where certain birds look so like each other that here's how to distinguish them, because they go through phases of, we'll say, the females usually are a little bit more camouflage and stuff to blend in to protect the young and all this. So females are really hard to distinguish. Like a female hen harrier and a female pallet harrier, very, very similar, indistinguishable for some. And I've seen bird lads argue, no, it's this, no, it's that. But they don't mate together. They mate exclusively with their own little species. But then we're encouraged, oh no, we need to all be coffee coloured. We need to all be... That's the... You know.
Well, they came, you always see it, but they did come out with a plan. I forget the name of the book, but it talked about the idea of having everyone breed.
Oh, yeah.
So there's no differences
Yes.
between people, and that way we
Yeah.
could all, there's this like utopia.
The Anthony Bourdain philosophy. Did you see that clip?
No.
No, I know what you mean. Yeah,
Yeah. What's that?
he's in a restaurant and he's just giving advice. You know, Anthony Bourdain, the famous chef, he
Right.
took his own life.
Jesus.
It's Anthony Bourdain. But he was like, there's a famous clip of him.
Yeah.
Look, race just has to die. We all have to just blend. The
Oh, is that what
quicker
he's
we
saying?
can blend
Yeah.
in and all become the same color,
Yeah.
and that's it done with. That was his.
Yeah.
That was his philosophy. You know.
Oh, it's terrible. It's
Yeah.
absolute. I love the different. I love that there's a German culture and a German people. Same with France and a French language.
Yeah.
French people, Scotland, Irish people. I love that there's differences.
Yes.
The fact that people want to just make all European countries one of the same.
It's really like
tragedy.
it's shocking.
Yeah.
Like we're actually de-diversifying Europe.
Big time.
Because if you go to Paris now, you know, you're just meeting, you know, it's very African, very Muslim.
yeah.
London, very African, very
terrible.
Turkish, very.
Yeah.
You know, it's all this.
terrible
same-
to look at.
Yeah.
Don't want to look
yeah.
at it.
Cut.
Yeah.
Hey, he said it.
Yeah.
Ireland is kind of speed running,
Yeah.
and this whole thing, and we've done it with no. We had no connections with other countries other than, we'll say, where we went to. You know, and people would say, like, sure, Ireland, the Irish went to every corner of the world.
Yeah. The Irish immigrated. It's like, all
Yeah.
right, calm yourself.
We went to English colonies, like,
Yeah.
you know, basically.
Yeah.
Um,
That's what they say for France, you know, they colonised.
Yeah. No,
they
exactly.
say for,
I-
how you getting on? They say for England, oh, they colonised as well. For Ireland, they couldn't use that excuse, so they go, the Irish went places. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
all right, yeah, okay.
Yeah. We went to England. We
Yeah.
went to the east coast of America.
Yeah.
A few more, we'll say, west coast of America, maybe
Yeah.
not many, but
That-
mostly
That
Boston
was
and
the-
New York.
Yeah, that was the majority. England and America.
A little bit to Europe, little bit.
Yeah, yeah,
Not
small
that
bit.
much. Like there's a good few percentage of English people with Irish backgrounds, right?
Yeah.
But Australia as well, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we were shipped over. There was Irish prisoners and all
Yes,
that.
yeah.
But even in the foundation of America, like we were kind of there in the early days. Apparently, Keith Woods would be the man to talk to about that. So this thing with we were accepted everywhere. No, we fucking weren't.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And we
Anyway.
went to places that are very much culturally similar to our own. We didn't get any handouts. There's a lot to it. Like I like to paint immigration as one big brush, but
Yeah.
immigration from England is a lot different from immigration from Somalia,
I know,
or
I know.
Kuwait, or any of these other places.
Yeah, we're more similar.
Yeah,
we're way
yeah,
more similar.
of course, yeah.
Like you will get lads maybe from South Asia and stuff, and African guys who are kind of cool and they're very, very westernized or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that they need to be. It's up to them what way they want to be. But
Yeah.
and you'll see Americanized. You know, in America, there's people of Indian background. You know, and I know people here in Ireland as well that were born here and stuff.
Yeah.
But the majority.
Yeah, like you can look at. We all have individual people that we're friends with that came from other places. Lovely people, really nice. Some of the nicest people you can meet. But you
Yeah.
have to look at when you're talking about populations and groups this size. You have to look at groups by and large. Like how if we take in lots of immigrants from Africa, how do they perform?
I know.
Denmark and all that do studies, and it causes a lot of problems. Like what Trump said, 53% of German prisons, foreigners,
Yeah.
which is insane.
It's crazy.
Switzerland, 73%.
It's crazy.
That's absolute madness.
Yeah, it's crazy. So it's killing diversity.
It is.
It's changing our societies. It's
Yeah.
kind of isolating people. You could, like
It is.
going around Galway yesterday, it's changed so dramatically.
It is. Do you know, I'm lucky. I brought Americans over. In 2014, I was showing Americans around, and this gives you the drastic change.
Yeah.
They went around Ireland in 2014, and they said to me, "We have no black people in Ireland." And at the time, I said, "Yeah, that's the way it is. There's just none here.
Yeah.
That's 10 years ago.
I know, yeah,
10 years ago.
I know, it's mad.
You'd never say that now.
There was one black guy in Galway, and we all knew him. He was friends with a...
Do you know what I mean?
Honestly, and there was another black guy. There was one black, and he was half black. And I ended up doing a bit of DJing with him back in the day. We used to have a little thing. He actually made it onto radio, and I used to do mixes for him. I was into music, and he was a great guy. He had a kind of he was putting on the Jamaican accent for his radio show and stuff, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. You know, I mean, but I came from that kind of background, very liberal. I was over in Cuba doing a tour, a Che Guevara tour. I thought Che Guevara was the coolest fucker ever, like, do you know what I mean? And now, you know, I guess when you get older, I'm 50. So you're younger than me. What age are you?
30.
30, 20 years younger.
Yeah.
So you see, in a way, Michael, like, this sounds awful, but it's not good to be praising, not good to be wishing years away, but I'm nearly luckier in a way than you are to have seen the 90s Ireland a bit more. Because you didn't see much of that.
No.
You would have been very young, obviously.
I would have been a baby,
But 90s Ireland was is shockingly underrated. It was class.
They say the 90s and early 2000s were the best quality of life. They said those times were the best.
Pre-internet, really, in a way. Well, the internet came out in the 90s, but wasn't that, you know, mobile phones. I got a mobile phone in 1998.
Yeah.
You know, it was just the feeling of Ireland being its own kind of little country in Europe. There was the feeling of it being European, which is kind of gone now as well a little bit. It doesn't feel as European.
No. And that Irishness too, like like you should be able to go to Galway and be surrounded by Irish people. Now, if you go to Galway, for example, you're walking, more often than not, you're surrounded by foreign people than you are Irish.
Yeah.
And that should, and people can say what they want and say, oh, there's no problem with that. But that should be, you're in Ireland.
I know.
You should be surrounded by Irish people.
What's happened, Michael, is the host culture has now almost disappeared.
Yeah.
So we're de-Irishing Ireland.
Yes. Yeah.
The ship, the Irish ship. So now what's happening is, and by 2050 we're, you know, we're saying under half. Are you kidding me? No, 2050 I reckon 35% if we're lucky, if not 25%. I'd say even less.
Well, my age group now is 60% in Galway.
God. So Michael, we were going to take a break from the camera, but he asked me a question there. Do I pay much attention to what's going on the right?
Yes, in Ireland.
Yeah, like who would you mention?
Well, who did I mention? I suppose all of them, like say now what they all do. Like say you have the Herman Kellys, you have the Justin Barretts, you have the National Party with Patrick Quinlan, you have Philip Dwyer, who was... talking about you in one of the videos. Yeah, because I mentioned about his Galway interactions and stuff, and the fact that there's so much footage of him out there that's kind of heated, and his heart's in the right place. I met him. He's a nice, he's a very relaxing man to talk to. And when you go up to these guys, I met a guy called his name Dave Computing Forever. I don't know if you remember Dave Cullen. He was huge on YouTube. But when you meet these guys, because you're watching them, you feel like you know them. And it's my first time meeting Philip Dwyer. Yeah, so he did that little dig, unbroken journalist or something. But I am thick when it comes to that stuff you mentioned. Like I know a few of the names, but I'm just, I kind of do my own thing. And a bit like you. You're kind of just doing your own thing. Yeah. And it's the best. It's the best.
Yeah, like, and the right, you see, am I right wing? Just because I think Ireland is being...
See, I like to call it common sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I said lately, it's not right versus left. It's normal people versus radical, woke, left-wing ideas that are ruining a nice country.
Yeah.
You know
almost
what I mean?
Like good versus evil.
You know what? I'm beginning to latch on to that a bit more, especially with the Charlie Kirk thing. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's a bit of like people go into it. It's a bit of a spiritual battle thing where there is evilness there, and you're just trying to find what's best for everyone, trying to kind of just dismantle it.
Yeah, like I mean, I could never see myself wanting to get somebody cancelled or whatever over their opinion, and they're all saying that your man, the late night guy,
Jimmy Kimmel,
was. Free speech, in other words.
He was celebrating when people, other than himself, were getting cancelled.
He was, and he was celebrating. He called for the lack of doctor care given, treatment to people who didn't take the vaccine. Like this isn't free speech in a way, because it's just like, fuck you, because you've done it to us, and now it's our fucking turn. So fuck you.
And there's a big
you're getting a feeling for what it's like. That's what it is.
Yeah, and there's a big difference on the type. Like we said anyone who was celebrating, like obviously an innocent person getting murdered, we were pushing back on it. What they would do is they'd go into old clips 10, 15 years ago, trying to look for instances where you said the N-word. It's just a completely different ball game.
Yeah.
You know?
Like there was some Irish guy, he's trended lately, Social Democrats guy or something, that dressed up as Obama 16 years ago. Like,
is that Owen? I don't want to say names because I might get it wrong. But
like they're trying to cancel. Like who's trying to cancel him? Like
his own people.
Yeah,
I think.
Like, and I wouldn't. Like I would go to. Could you imagine like a black guy, who did a Trump?
Could I imagine?
No, but just imagine a black person dressing up as Trump,
and
then in 16 years' time, getting in trouble over it, or having to.
Yeah, never mind. Now they wouldn't get in trouble. 16 years' time, it's like
it's crazy,
it's mad, and that happens. Like there's a guy who does videos, Drewski, and he painted himself white, turned himself into like a white man, and did a whole video like pretending he's some kind of hillbilly dude. Yeah. Nobody gave a fuck because,
we don't. And I don't think a lot of black people kind of would. I know some, they've been programmed, I think, now to think like that. But I think if left to their own devices, it wouldn't have bothered them that much.
No.
But now what's happening
I agree with you.
Yeah, left-wing people are kind of, it's almost like they feel like they own people of colour in a way.
Yeah. They're token black people.
Yeah. Honestly, it is. Yeah. They're the ones that are dividing.
Yeah, they're like, I would call them the real racists. Like
they are. It's the true racists, honestly, and they're also the true fascists, and they're constantly saying fascism, but it's their ways seems to align more
100%.
Honestly,
100%.
So this is the sailing club here, Michael.
It's unbelievable, isn't it? It's really nice.
Down in Oranmore, Ard Fry.
I love the air. I love the air.
It is, the sea air. You can smell the sea around this part of Galway. It's lovely. Smell the sea.
Yeah.
That house was a couple of 100 years old, obviously, that Ard Fry Castle. Yeah. And there was a movie with Paul Newman called The Macintosh Man.
Yeah.
Made in the very late 60s, around 1970, I think.
Yeah.
And it wasn't as much of a ruin as it is now. So what they did was they clad it, put in some fake windows, put a fake roof on it, and burnt it for the movie.
Really?
Yeah, so The Macintosh Man, Paul Newman. If you type in Paul Newman Ard Fry, ARDFRY, you'll see him picture of him running from the house in flames.
Yeah. That was it?
Yeah. So there's a lot more to it than that,
obviously. This is a good movie.
I don't know, but here's the thing, we talk about the 90s and stuff.
Yeah.
You watch a movie now from that era.
Yeah.
Compared to movies today. Yeah. It's fucking polar extremities.
It is, yeah.
It's unbelievable. Like an Irish movie, like we're talking about those, like we'll say The Field. Did you ever see The Field?
Oh yeah, I've seen The Field. Did you think art's dying?
Art?
Yeah, in a way like that. The quality of art is degrading. You see it in architecture, anyways.
Yeah. I see that being sort of, that message being put forward by the right. We'll say they'll show a picture of 1600s.
Oh yeah.
Very ornate buildings and stuff, and then
old churches.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But not everything is practical as well. There's a kind of a mixture.
Yeah.
Like you can have a nice new building with glass in it and stuff, but some of the stuff is just crazy. Like, so I kind of, yeah, I don't think.
What about movies and music?
Yeah, there's a degeneracy out there at the
There
moment.
is,
Do you
isn't
notice that?
Yeah.
A kind of almost like a promotion of thug culture kind of in fashion, and women.
Yeah.
Women as well pushing it.
They're whoring our women, huh?
Yeah, like middle-aged Irish women
Yeah.
doing TikToks on a daily basis with kind of ghetto booty music, you know, the real, you know, that real sort of thug kind of.
Yeah.
Like, and I told you about, I was into DJing and stuff, and I used to buy like record after record, hip hop classics from the 90s and stuff.
Yeah.
All the Grandmaster Flash stuff from the 80s, and the new stuff, the nastiness of it.
Yeah.
You know, promoting. It's dark. It's evil.
Yeah, and then you go back to like the 80s and 90s, and you'd have songs based around love and, you know, finding someone, and it's very wholesome almost. It has a wholesome vibe to it. Now it's about gangbanging and, you know, all this other degenerate stuff.
Yeah, let's see if we can get a coffee here, will we?
Yeah.
Talk about gangbanging. Degeneracy.
Isn't that what they say when they say do bang, 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 bang?
Oh,
The
Jesus.
Yeah.
Morning, how are you? Or good lunchtime, I should say.
Probably get something.
You weren't waiting, were you? No. What do you want?
Are you getting food, are you?
I'll get food after.
Okay, cool.
I'll get you something after.
Sound.
See, can you manage on a coffee for now, and I'll get you food after, because we have another little bit.
Yeah, I'm good. I'll go an iced latte, actually.
Ooh,
yeah.
Very posh. Iced latte. Do you mind me filming here? You're not on it. It's just
Go for it.
I'll get this. Don't be
No,
silly.
you're all right.
Don't be stupid. Don't be silly. I'll get this. Iced latte, and I'll have. Can you do an Americano with a bit of frothy milk, like a half Americano chino, just not all milk?
Frothy milk, huh?
I'll try not to drink so much milk.
Yeah.
Exactly. No worries.
You try not to drink the milk, no?
I'll let you hold that.
Yeah.
You can bend that at the top if you want. I'm trying to just go easy on it. Oh, lovely! I have a voucher. I'll use it next
How's
time.
everyone? What a day.
Isn't it lovely?
Yeah. Really nice.
Sit down here for a minute if you want. And does it get you down?
Just get me down.
Looking at fucking crime all the time.
No, sometimes you'd feel like your head hurts, but that's just looking at the screen for too long.
Yeah.
Plus, I read a great quote by Nietzsche. It goes, you probably heard this one, have you? He who fights with monsters must look to it that he himself does not become one. And when you gaze into the abyss, long enough, the abyss gazes back into you, which is a good one. And you see that happening. You see people on the internet, and they might see stuff enough that now it's like they're really going down a different path. I have no hatred for anyone or think badly of anyone. I just think society should be run a certain way, and we're not doing that.
I know, yeah.
So when I say I want people out of Ireland that shouldn't be here, it's not out of hatred.
Yeah.
It's out of love for our own. And wanting the best for people.
We're committing suicide by
like
this week we had, in the last few days we had there was a big Muslim immigration thing. March in Dublin. Did you see that?
I've seen that, yeah.
Muhammad, and it was
they were
sinister.
brought in from England.
Yeah, it was sinister looking.
Yeah.
I'll clean up your rubbish for you.
I was going to kill myself.
What was I going to say to you? There was a big and then there was a machete attack apparently.
Oh,
in Tralee.
Yes, seen that. Yeah.
There was a thing in Lurgan.
Lurgan.
In the north, in Armagh.
Right.
Lurgan. There was a gang of they looked like Romas. I don't know. They were shouting in different languages anyway.
Right.
Battering, trying to kick down the door of a house. About 20 of them going nuts.
Right.
Yeah. Lads have done videos. So there's guys on YouTube now. They'll cover all these stories. Rightly so. That's what their channels are dedicated on. And I found myself kind of saying, shit, I should be doing this as well. You know. But then I said, do I have to keep watching the news and making a video every time there's a crime?
Yeah, miserable.
Yeah, exactly. So I just said, maybe I'll try and do something a bit more fucking keep a bit of a feel-goody vibe to it.
Yeah. No, your stuff goes very well. It's getting more and more traction as it goes, which is always the way it should be. You know, it's gaining that.
Yeah.
How would you say it? Kind of fan base. That
I know,
loyal,
quality.
Yes, that wants to come back every week or every few days.
Well, this is the thing.
Yeah.
Like people will have someone that they kind of just get to like.
Yeah.
There's a likability thing there, and I like it's like with your stuff, and I think you've got you've a very approachable nature to you to a wide audience.
Yeah.
Like, how many people can look at you and go, "Oh no, far right extreme"? Like, come on, you're a down to earth, normal Irish fella.
Yeah.
And that's why and even with your accent and stuff, a kind of more country accent, you're not like, "How's it going?" Like, you know. And you get a bit of that in Galway, and you know where I'm from in Renmore, like. There's a different accent to across the road in Merview. It's gas.
Yeah.
Yeah, Renmore is like, we're doing this, we're doing... And Merview, you know, all right, man, how's it going, you know? Stop, you know?
Yeah.
A little bit of that. They don't say stop. I actually say stop, because I have a country... Country, a little bit of country connection.
Stop, yeah.
Will you stop? Myself and my friends, there's a out to Adrian, he lives in Spain. One of my buddies, he's... stop, and he brings in the countrified stuff, but he's a musician in Spain. Anyway, it's funny, I'd be slagging him about that stuff.
But I think once people had an outlet where they hear their own thoughts said back to them, I think that's what most people wanted. They just wanted to feel like there was other people. A message I get would be, oh, it's great to hear someone else say what I think. Everyone around me would have been very... I don't even know if they'd be liberal. They were just afraid to talk. They're afraid to say anything.
I know.
You know, they're terrified.
You're saying what other people think is something that people will say to you a lot.
Yeah.
So, like, have you met with any aggression, or have you ever done videos where you're kind of going, fuck it, will I just call it a day because I can't? Is there a bit of that?
With the videos?
Yeah. Do you get are you concerned?
About the reaction, is it?
About... threats or anything like that?
Oh, threats. The first time I was ever recognised, anyone ever came up to me, was negative.
Yeah.
And that was the only time
Imagine
ever.
that.
Yeah, and that was the very first, and that was the only time, and I was actually in my town.
Yeah.
And I had fucked my back. I was doing workout, and
I'd fucked my back. That's as Irish a thing. I'd fucked my back.
Yeah, I ruined my back. So I was basically crippled, and I was going to the pharmacy to get patches and stuff. I could hardly walk, and this woman comes up to me. I thought she was going somewhere else. She was like beeline across the road.
Yeah.
Small, really overweight, curly hair, probably younger than me. She came up. She was shaking like she was like Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think she was just nervous or whatever, and she goes, I don't like your videos. And I go, all right, yeah, okay.
I don't like your shoes.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. I just go, all right, I didn't have the time. I probably would have asked her a few more questions if I was in a better spot, but she could have tapped me and I'd fall over like but I go, all right, and then I was trying to waddle away, and she goes, oh, you're just gonna walk away? I'm like, what you want me to say? You're here shaking, you can hardly talk.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We're in the middle of the street, and...
Naive person.
It is, yeah.
Typical naive.
It is, yeah. She's there, and she goes, I'm not shaking. I'm like, look, I'm off.
I'm good. I could alienate some of my audience here, and I could probably lose a few subscribers, but there's something fucking thick or naive and sheepish herd mentality to the Irish.
Oh yeah.
And I saw it in COVID.
Yeah, COVID was crazy.
I saw it in COVID.
What did you do during COVID?
Fuck all. I made the mistake in that. I was saying it to your man James Conway, the podcaster. I should have toured the land, Ireland, and I stuck around.
A lot of people, were people doing that? Camper vans? Was
I
that
should have.
Yeah.
Because I could have got away with it with work. Connemara was covered in snow at the end of 2020, I think it was. Yeah. I was still in lockdown, and I was stuck here. I was going, oh, it'd be lovely to be out there now flying the drone and a ski video, skiing in Connemara.
It was so quiet around that time as well.
Parts of it I liked, but I just remember being down here, and there was a guy in swimming.
Right.
An elderly man, about mid-70s, good health, in the water. And it was during the warm weather of COVID, and And I had my child, you know, very young at the time with me, you know, carrying him here on the strap, you know, the front thing. And your man was like, oh, isn't it, you know, turbulent and all this, but isn't it beautiful weather? And I said, yeah, you enjoying the water? And he was treading the water while he was talking to me, and I was standing on the shore. And we just talked about COVID and then the vaccine, because everyone was starting to take the vaccine. I just said, look, I'm not going to take it.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, shocking, yeah.
That is it. You're doing a huge disservice to your son. You know, me not taking the vaccine was doing a disservice.
Shocking.
So and then that was the end of the conversation. We had this lovely warm conversation about, we're on about the west of Ireland. He wasn't from here.
Yeah.
He was from another part. And I was telling him where to go. I was talking about wildlife. It was this lovely quality conversation. But then as soon as I shouldn't have said it at all. I said, I probably won't bother taking it.
And he just changed.
That was it. Game over. He fucking hated me instantly. Yeah. And that's the way. And that's the way I think Irish people suffer from that.
Yeah.
In general. And I don't think I'm like that.
No.
With people.
No, I don't think I'd...
I have people that fucking I know are random, but I'll find something I like about them.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on, I cut you off there.
No, you're right. Like, you'd find... I don't understand what it is of taking one thing that you might disagree on and then throwing away everything else. I'd have a lot of friends now. I wouldn't even call them friends, but they'd have blocked me. They just, you know, they'd unfriend you. Even lately, I had a friend I knew, best friend. Like, I mean, since third year, so we're talking 15 years maybe. Really, really close. Best friends. We'd do everything together. But he had his 30th birthday in August.
Yeah.
And he had to send me, look at this text message.
I hope I'm getting this on camera.
Yeah. So he had to send.
Oh, wow.
So photogenic.
Yeah.
Look at her.
Oh, baby.
The way things are gone, isn't it?
I'll get back to that in a second.
Yeah.
Oh, the photogenic dog.
Yeah.
Hello.
She's ready for
We have a camera roll in here, so we're going to get a video. Yeah.
She's your next star.
That's...
Yeah,
But he still likes you.
He does, yeah. In fairness to him now, I found out later on that he did tell them. They actually ended up, the people who, some of them, a lot of them didn't want me there, but some of them, they didn't want me there. He actually told them to grow up, and they actually didn't. They ended up not going to his birthday, which is, I respect that now, in fairness.
They really?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm just checking to see if I'm connected here.
Oh, yeah.
What the frame is. This will connect the camera.
Yes.
I'll bring you for food then. Are you hungry?
Not too bad. I'm not too bad. Are you?
I eat like a horse, yeah. Yeah, I'm very bad for food.
Yeah.
I love food. I love cooking and all that stuff.
Oh, cooking, yeah. I love eating out.
Oh, look, it's actually too wide. It's too wide an image.
I like that.
I was worried if we'd be in frame.
Yeah.
But and it's got the selfie stick there, or the handle, I should say. But yeah, no, I love coffee. I don't drink, Michael. I had to stop drinking alcohol.
I've seen that.
When I was your age now, it really upped a tier.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was, you know, I always drank, but I started, I don't know what it was. It just got more and more control. It claws into me more.
Right.
And I just could not stop thinking about it.
It's crazy.
Yeah, like I could be out doing a job, and it could be like a Monday. I might have drank all weekend.
Yeah.
And all that, and pints and every kind of drink. And then Monday I could be out doing a job in Connemara or something, and I'd say, I'm not drinking now till Friday, not drinking till Friday, not drinking till Friday. And then I'll just get this, like, almost like a fucking flame inside me, this warm feeling, a dopamine thing.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'm going to go to the Huntsman on the way home. You know, this pub,
Yeah.
pull in for a pint there.
Yeah.
And that'd be it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just could not get away from it. And I loved all sorts of drink.
Yeah.
I loved the creamy pints of Guinness, the craft beers, and I loved the wine with the food, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you find that you would periodically think about it still? Or is it completely gone?
Oh, think about it.
Yeah.
Well, I was sitting down yesterday. We went for food, and there was a couple beside us. Your man came out with a big creamy pint of Guinness. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It looks lovely. I'd murder it. I'd have it gone in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
But it's like, play the record out, have that lovely tasty pint, and then have the other one, and the other one.
Yeah, of course.
As Jordan Peterson says, you know, what are you going to do? Right, you're on a beach and you have a cocktail and you have one.
Yeah.
Right, do you go about your day or do you have another cocktail? Maybe I'll have another one. Maybe I'll have another. You know? And he keeps going. Well, what then? Now you're drunk. I'm making him sound like an Indian in North America. Oh, we used to collect water from the well. 2 miles down the road.
Mixture.
Yeah. So I know you're going to ask me about impersonations.
Oh yeah, impersonations. Yeah, could do that. Black man's impersonation.
I rang. No, I didn't. I left a message for you one day, and pretending I was a black guy.
Oh yeah.
Yo,
I remember, yeah.
Yo, motherfucker, what's up? You know, what's up, Michael? What's up, man? Got watching your new video, man. You know what I'm saying? It's real good, man. I like it a lot. I don't know. I don't know what I did. I was pretending I was a black American guy. It's funny.
They're after me. Imagine.
Yeah, I started when I did radio for a little while.
All right.
Yeah, years ago. I won't say which station. I kind of wanted to do
somewhere
music.
in Galway.
But I remember I wanted to do music, like my own little specialist music show, and I tried to sell them the idea of a kind of a hip music-y thing. So I was doing a little thing, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, you sound okay. Will you do normal radio?" So then I ended up like filling in, doing the breakfast show and stuff on bank holiday weekends.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah, and I had never planned on that. I only wanted to do the music thing, like. And in 1 month, I remember doing 90 hours. I did 90 hours of radio in 1 month.
Yeah.
Filling in for lads around Christmas and stuff. So I just found.
How'd you find it?
Grand, but the level of interaction is fucking nothing on radio. Like text, even Today FM and all these.
Yeah.
Like I used to message Ray Darcy, and he'd always read out my message.
Yeah.
Which says like they don't get that many.
No.
Even big stations.
Yeah.
They don't, whereas YouTube, and Instagram, you can't even look at the comments.
Yeah. No, you can't. You don't have time. That's why I think people. I get messages going, "Oh, I left you a comment under this thing." I'm like, how am I going to see it? Like, it's impossible. You'd be looking at thousands of comments every day, but you just don't have time to. I look at the top ones, the ones that are
filtered out.
Yeah, the ones who get the most interactions, and I'd look at them. But the majority, unless I put out a video I'm unsure of people's responses to, then I go through it and I'm like, okay, is it positive, is it negative?
Oh yeah,
Then I find that interesting.
Yeah, I do the same. Yeah. You go, fuck. There's a few of them having a go at me here. Yeah. And then you'll have another one, and literally you cannot find one comment in disagreement.
Yeah. So it's kind of like you're kind of weighing up public opinion almost and seeing
where
people stand.
But this is the thing, you know, the vast majority, like, if you were doing this on a left-wing style, doing videos saying pro-mass immigration, this is great for you.
You'd get.
We need to. How would you do?
Yeah, terrible.
What does that tell you?
Yeah, I was looking at. It's funny you brought it up. I was looking at it this week. I was looking at a few creators that do the left-wing stuff. The interaction level is non-existent, especially on X. They're getting. I seen one person talk about how things, and this guy's would be big on the left. He'd be big, and he put out something about fascism and stuff.
Yeah.
You get 400 views, 0 likes, and he has 13,000 followers.
Yeah.
It's just it's dead. Like there's
dead in the water.
Yeah. The only thing propping it up is the government funding NGOs to push this kind of narrative.
Yes.
But the majority of people have common sense. They want what's best for themselves. So someone is screaming about, surgeries or hormone blockers for children and stuff.
Yeah.
Who's going to agree with that? It's only a radical.
It is.
A small minority.
And as you say, those NGO videos and stuff, and these videos that go up on YouTube promoting, say, agendas like men need to be this more or whatever, stop racism in Ireland. They always have to disable the comments.
Yes.
Because they know they'll be ratioed the fuck out of it.
Same with all the government
stuff.
All the government people, like Simon Harris has been blocked. I never even interacted with him before.
He is blocked.
Yeah, shocking. And then all the others would put out tweets. comments turned off,
Yeah,
always.
yeah.
Same with RT on YouTube. I think their comments are turned off.
It must be tough on them, like, you know, because I'll do a video there. Like, it was one morning, and like I banged a video up, and later that day it had like 600 comments.
There you go.
Like, and they were all in a group. Like, they and I'm only a small creator. Like, Now I could go bigger.
There.
Look, I'm not trying. Here's the thing. I don't. Do I want to get there? Do I want to be Michael McCarthy? Like, and this is something that I wanted to ask you about that I should have asked you earlier. Like, if you were getting this viewership on a different subject, if you were like a fucking travel vlogger or a wild van life guy or any other subject, you would have arrived in a fucking Porsche to meet me. Your endorsement would be huge. That's you like I'll let you speak in a second now, right? It'll be your. You can go to town on it if you want, but I'll do little reviews from camera stuff, and I get fucking any amount of emails from Chinese companies sending me stuff and all this. Very rarely offering me much money. I just ignore them. But that's only from a small enough YouTube channel, whatever. But what would it be like? Can you imagine if you did that?
It'd be insane. That's why it's people go, oh, it's a grift. You know, they do it because there's some money involved. No. It's like, if you want to make money, this is probably the worst thing you can get. Subject. Like, I got, if you can imagine, I got 250 million views this month.
250 million views.
Yeah. 0 people want to sponsor. 0.
You've never, right, no endorsement.
Nobody, So you're talking about, it's you're in it for the money. It's like, what money? Do you know what I mean? What money? Who am I sponsoring? You look at all the other influencers in Ireland, they all have a talent agency. They all promote, whether it's Toyota, Tato, you know, Disney. They all have these like brand sponsorships where they get money to promote it. They get nothing.
And then a fraction of your...
fraction of your...
Fraction,
And you couldn't... And it's just like, okay, so who... so that's why...
Isn't it sad? Like,
it is. It's a disgrace almost.
You're such a down-to-earth, likeable, normal Irish fella.
Thanks.
I'm waiting for the... What about me? But like,
likewise,
isn't it mad? Isn't it? It's just mad. And you're the one that wants... Like, the people who want a harmonious, peaceful, quality, safe society, not the what we're turning the place into. You're the one that's striving for this by speaking up, and you're the one then that's
you're
being punished.
You're almost vilified. And this is it. It's because we have people like yourself. You have a love for people. I want one day for my kids to grow up in a great society, a great community. Same for their grandkids, same for my sister when she has kids, my brother, my cousins. I want them to have the best life they could have, and my friends. But
they're not going to have that.
They're not going to have it, no. And you can pretend as if by having a what annoys me is this idea of pushing multiculturalism as if it's a good thing. You have to prove that it's a good thing. You have to show us how
show me where it's worked.
Exactly.
Don't say fucking Singapore. Don't say Dubai.
Exactly.
Dubai is not that is not a no. That is not a proper, and there's video after video on YouTube, lads saying why I left Dubai and all this. They're all saying I can't breathe over there, the air is so fucking dirty.
And you can't get, like, Dubai is a different ballgame. You can't become a civil servant, you can't get citizenship.
You're there under strict terms. It's a very compromised lifestyle.
And like, you're a visa, you have to be making money or you're gone.
And you're gone. You see, this is the funny thing, we're the opposite.
We'll give you money and you get to stay.
It's brutal, but even look at, like, if you look at Sweden, we'll say with not reparations, it's the remigration fees. They're like offering exorbitant money to people, and that's actually cheap. That's a good deal in the long run.
I don't think they should be offering any money, but that's a different...
So the harsher element, and like you said earlier that you were willing to sacrifice, becoming unemployable or whatever. But your message is clear. They have to go back.
They have to go back. They have to go back. Well, remigration, people have this idea of what remigration is. Remigration is it's a nice alternative. Like the Remigration says, so what we do is we're planning on remigrating people. We start with the illegals. They shouldn't be here anyways.
I know, yeah.
So get rid of
Bypass centres.
Yeah, all that stuff. Shut them
Shocking.
off. Yeah, shocking.
Yeah.
Disgraceful. There's millions every day going towards it. You spend that on Irish people, everyone's life begins to improve.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, it'd be.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, imagine instead of the government paying hotels, because
Yes,
that's what they are.
huge money.
Yeah, it's not like you're giving them to the asylum seekers.
No.
They're going to the people who own hotels.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
going to the people, the contractors,
Yes.
who will build the.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Slightly insincere business people in
Exactly.
Yeah, not
They're-
very good, some of them as
Yeah,
well.
essentially they're going to their friends
Yeah.
because it's a one big group.
Yeah.
It's the wealthy elite and the politicians. We're not in it, obviously.
Yeah.
But
God.
so it's not going to the asylum seekers, it's going to those hoteliers and all the
Yeah.
other people.
You're right, and imagine if that money was and firstly, I'll just say quickly, like, genuine asylum seekers,
Yeah.
we're not getting, like,
No, we're
and,
not,
and
no,
this is what makes me
100%, yeah.
fucking laugh about the left is, like,
Yeah.
the left should be frustrated,
Yeah.
more, they should be angrier than we are,
100%,
that
yeah.
it's not women and children from genuine,
Yeah.
that it's being, people are skipping the queue,
Yeah.
it's mostly young men, we can see it, it's
Yeah.
there in front of us, but
100% agree.
sorry, I lost my train of thought.
Oh, yeah,
Really quickly.
Yeah.
You jump in then. If that money went to, we'll say, encourage Irish people, tax incentives, mortgage incentives. If you have a second child family, or coming back to Ireland,
Yeah. Yeah.
bringing
100%.
the Irish abroad back, that might be this incentive to bring the brains back. Ireland needs its brains back. So
There's thousands of nurses
Yeah.
abroad that want to come home. But like,
there is, and they can't afford. And it's like life here now is very difficult.
It is, yeah, it is. And you kind of wonder why would they come back. But like we're spending, it could be like 6 to 10 million a day on these hotels, asylum seekers. If you spent that on, and you threw that money towards Irish people,
Yeah.
you could completely imagine spending even 2 weeks of that on Galway City.
Yeah, I know.
And
yeah.
we're talking 50 million
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
You'd
It's-
completely.
I saw that there's a few
revitalize.
guys, like there's Irish statistics, and there's different guys doing really good X accounts, and there was
Yeah.
a guy that did a breakdown of the spending, and he found, I sent the tweet to a few people, but he found all these different loopholes and avenues where the money was just hemorrhaging.
Yeah.
And one was the Department of Children and
That's
Welfare. What's that department? And it's just sucking up the money.
Yeah, that's the Department of Integration, Equality,
Yeah.
and all that.
And
That's-
children's services or
yeah,
something, is it?
That's
But
where
it's not really children's.
It's not children's service. That's where that's what's funding the asylum scam. That's probably Nick Delahanty you're thinking of.
It's another guy.
Another guy, yeah. But yeah,
He's good as well.
he is good.
very good.
That's where the money comes from, and that went from, I think it was like 1.9 billion in 2021 to now it has an annual budget of, it could be around 10 billion, and most of that is going not towards children, not towards our own. It's going to hotels, contractors to fund this asylum scam. So it's an absolute scam.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
You could
but
give, instead of it, you could give free childcare to every Irish person.
yeah.
Is that not better off? Are we not
And
better
like, look at what we're paying here on tax.
Yeah.
Tax is very high. I know it's high around Europe.
Yeah.
Electricity costs,
Yeah.
vehicle costs, to get a second house or something, or to
Oh, yeah.
move out or somewhere bigger. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So difficult.
Yeah. You're struggling.
Yeah.
think
I
the
know that
av-
people are, even doctors are getting turned down.
Yeah.
For mortgages.
The average age for buying a house is 39,
Yeah.
which is crazy. People, you'd almost think that it'd be in the 20s,
Yeah.
but 39.
Brilliant to have Michael here for the chat. He
Yeah.
is a one-man wrecking ball on the scene for the cause for the good of Irish people.
Yeah, you're doing amazing work too.
Thanks.
It's like, it's the same, you know.
Thanks. Look, keep it simple.
Yeah.
But I'll have to try and tackle the Insta stuff and the TikTok stuff and all that.
Yeah, like you can just clip parts of. Yeah.
I know how to do it. I had somebody come up to me and held the phone to me one day, like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, as in held the phone, playing a picture of me. I was in the
Right.
gym and one of the lads came over. Did you see this? And it was me in Salt Hill, and it had 400,000 views.
Right.
The video.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Of somebody else that just clipped me.
Oh, I get you.
And it's happened a few times now. Other people have sent me other bits. And
That's
it's
what
like,
I mean. Like
yeah,
you just.
yeah, I know. Cash in on it. Cash in. Anyway, it's there for the taking.
It is.
So let's keep fighting the fight, guys. God bless. Thanks for watching.
Best of luck.
And we'll see you soon. All right.
Bless.
Do you fancy lunch?
Yeah, let's go first.
Get a bite to eat.
Let's go first.